Okay, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a Mac App Store receipt validation implementation using Titan. So I've created a brand new application with Xcode, and as you can see, I've set the code signing identity to my third-party Mac developer identity, which is something that you get from Apple when you sign up as a developer. And in the properties, I've set the bundle identifier. You create that in the Apple developer portal. And then I'm just going to go ahead and build this. Alright, I'm going to switch to Titan. There we go. You can look at the code signature, and you can see that this application, this new application, the most important thing about this code signature are the certificates used to sign the application. Alright, so the leaf certificate, or the one that's lowest on the signing chain, is your identity. That's what this is. It's my identity. And then at the highest up the certificate chain is the Apple Root Certificate Authority, which is the root of all the certificates that are issued by Apple. Okay, and that's publicly downloadable from the Apple website. And then in between is the Worldwide Developer Relations Certificate Authority, or Certification Authority. That's this one right here. I'm trouble highlighting that. That's that one. Okay, so we want to add, now that we've got the application built with our signature, we want to add Apple Store receipt or Mac App Store receipt validation code to the application. Alright, so we click on the App Store receipt item, and then we click generate. And I'm going to go ahead and maximize this so you can see it. And then from the code generation, select CocoaMain boilerplate, and that's going to generate a complete receipt validation. Now, there's all sorts of options, and if you're just getting started, you can leave all the options as default, and it'll just work. And it'll actually be a pretty secure implementation. Alright, now your implementation, when you hit generate, is going to be different than other people who buy this application and use Titan to create their store implementation. So when you click generate, you're going to get a completely inlineable implementation of the store. And so we do a select all, and then copy, and then we're going to switch back over to Xcode, and then we're going to click on main.m, and then we're just going to put the insertion point just above main, and we're going to do a paste. Alright, and then we've got one thing to do, which is to add one line of code to main, and it's actually right there for us in the comments. So select it, edit copy, and then scroll down, edit paste. Okay, now we've got the code for the store implementation pasted into Xcode. And what we want to do is add the frameworks that are necessary for the store implementation. So we're going to go in here, add existing frameworks, and we're going to get security, and the easiest way to add crypto is to double click, go into linker settings, other linker flags, -L crypto. I think that's it. Oh, we got one more. Oh yes. We also need IO kit, and that's the framework that we need for getting the MAC address of the Ethernet card. Boom. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now this implementation is going to be sufficient for applications that are relatively inexpensive. It's going to protect against all the forms of informal user-to-user copying. It's not going to protect that much against professional hackers. The way you want to do that is to add multiple and redundant implementations of your security code throughout your application, and you want to do it in random, surprising ways, so that it isn't just one place where you're checking for this